So WrestleMania week is over. Can't believe it.
After looking forward to it for so long, it's just done.
Yeah, it's all over now till next year maybe. I wanted to record after we got back from SmackDown last night, but we pretty much came back and fell straight to sleep.
I wasn't very well, was I?
No, you were quite poorly. Today we were going to head to the beach, but that didn't happen. We had a bit more of a lazy day again at the villa.
Yeah. It was nice to be back at the villa.
But we are going out this evening.
Yay!
Are you ready with your chainmail?
Are you ready? Chainmail, what do you mean?
Like, have you got your chainmail with you?
What's chainmail?
What about your jousting equipment?
What's a medieval thing?
I don't know, have a look.
Oh!
Yes, we're going out for dinner at the medieval times.
That's good for one. Oh, there's 2 tickets. Duh! Idiot. When does it start?
7 o'clock, they said to be there for 6.
What time is it?
About 6:15.
Lovely! Let's go!
Courageous and tempered for battle, the mighty Spanish horse is the king of horses, and the horse of kings. The series of elegant negotiations. Displaying both strength and grace of massage. The dropped in place. Be off. Has not welcomed one of our returning heroes as he paraded through the streets performing the victory march, the Spanish Walk. Of all battlefield maneuvers, focus your attention in the center of the arena. The half roll used by the knights to deter attack from the rear. Once again. Well done.
Check it before you buy it? No? Are you happy? Oh, if there's any paint around, it's good for So we are out of medieval times. What did you think?
Oh, I loved it. It was so good. We thought that because they wanted us to get here for like 6, the show started at 7.
And we got there at 10 to 7.
Yeah, they wanted us to get there earlier so that we could basically get better seats because it's first come first served. But we got in at 10 to 7. We were seated in the red area, which is our favourite colour, which is great. We were right at the front, so like even though we were late, we were in like the perfect position, and it was so good. We were cheering the red night.
It turned out that because I'd got the VIP royalty upgrade, or one of the upgrades.
Yeah, there's like 3 options, I think.
Because I'd got one of them, that we ended up getting front row seats anyway.
Yeah, but in fairness, they've set it out in a way that even if you were right at the back, you still could see. Like there wasn't anywhere that if you were sat, you wouldn't be able to see. So that was good anyway. And then I got a little flower from my knight in shining armour. Not this one, the actual one. We got to keep the little red towel with medieval times on it and a little flag, and it was really good. The food was good. For starter, it was a tomato soup with garlic bread.
The lighting's really not good now at the moment.
Yeah, the food was really good. We had to eat with our hands like they did in medieval times, and then it was like chicken, a potato and roasted corn. But it was really, really good. Like I've got no complaints on the food whatsoever. Even the lemon pound cake was so good. It was really nice.
I'm not a massive fan of corn on the cob. I like corn, but sweet corn.
See, I'm the other way round. I love corn on the cob, but I'm not a massive fan of like sweet corn.
But the potato for me was my favourite thing. The potato was some kind of herbs.
Yeah, it was like had spices on it. It was really nice, and it was like how it's meant to be. It was like sort of crispy where the spices were, and then soft on the inside. It was really nice, and it was just overall like I've got no complaints on the night whatsoever. I
wasn't sure whether you would like it because I thought you would see it as a horse circus, like an animal circus, and I know animal rights and all that sort of business.
I understand where your concern would have been, but a lot of sort of, obviously the trotting around and stuff horses do anyway when they're in shows, the fancy footwork and the bowing and stuff like that, they do that in dressage. Getting them to sort of buck and rear on command is a bit like, it's hard, it's on the edge. If someone's proper animal rights, they probably would disagree with that, but they do that in the wild anyway, just to kind of show off. And you know, yeah, it could be seen as cruel, but no, it was great. The animals were all in like perfect condition. The horses were absolutely beautiful, and you could tell that none of them were distressed. You know, they were all listening, they were all alert, and none of them had their ears back, angry or aggravated or anything. And in stuff like that, you can tell that they do take care of the animals. They do it for like they don't use whips or anything like that. That's what I don't like. None of the riders had whips or anything like that when they were getting them to rear or anything like that. They just did it with soft commands, which is why I don't think it's cruel. Whether it is, that is a personal opinion, so you might disagree, but that's my opinion anyway. But overall, the night was great. I loved it. It was really, really good.
It went by a lot quicker than I thought it would.
It did, yeah.
I was expecting there to be like an intermission and then like a second part, but there wasn't. It just carried straight on, which is kind of better. Yeah. The service was alright.
I think our service compared to the service of the people next to us in the other section was a lot better. Yeah. Our service, basically, as soon as we'd finished, she was there like with refills, she was there to clear our plates. She was really, really quick and on the ball with that, whereas the people next to us were often sat with dirty plates for quite a while and they had to ask for refills and stuff. So in that sense, our server herself, our wench as she called herself, was actually really, really good. So yeah, for what it was, I honestly have no complaints, and if you're around here, I think it's definitely one thing you should do because it's fun, it's entertaining, it gets you cheering and booing and you get really into it. The food's great, the people are great. It was just a really, really good night. Thumbs up from me for medieval times. It was great, really fun. I got some little presents from my uncle and my mum. My uncle will love it because I just know you will. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. Really, really good. It's just a nice little day out, and it's nice food as well.
It's not really a day out.
Night out. There is
a medieval village for like exploring medieval times. It's like a little attraction I think you'd come to before you went out for dinner. We didn't make it to that. I didn't expect much from the food because usually with it was better than the
like
last dinner show.
Yeah.
The Cirque Magique dinner show. The food here was miles better.
Yeah. With things like this, I often find when it's dinner and a show, they put all of their effort into the show because that's what they think people are there for. And then the dinner is kind of a second thought, a last thought sort of thing. Although the food with the Cirque Magique was good, this was really, really good. Like if I went out for dinner and got that food, I'd be happy. It was really nice, and I think pretty much it was just faultless for me. I really, really enjoyed it.
So yeah, now we are off to where?
I was going to suggest going golfing or something like that.
Well, we've got today's the last day of our Go Orlando thing, so we can do, as I've said, we've got the Eye, we've got golf, go-karting.
Golf, I want to go golfing.
We did see the 24-hour Krispy Kremes.
Yes, we'll do that afterwards. For now, I want to go golfing, and then if we've got time, we can either do go-karting or Orlando Eye, but let's go golfing and I can beat you again.
Well, you can't beat the focus of this camera.
No, why is it not realising that I'm a face? I am a person. So now to golf. Woo. What was yours?
Stand anywhere on the course to be an obstacle for the next person.
No, that's not fair. You gotta stand still.
I did stand still. No, oh. Oh, no, no.
Yay.
Attempt your first shot by passing the putter between your legs. Three.
Yay!
Hey!
That was so good!
Two. Right, so how do you think you're done?
I think I did really bad on this one.
Do you?
I think I got about 70 again. Like last time we did it, I got 70.
Yeah, 70 and 71. I think I did better this time.
But I think I got about 70. What do you think you got?
55.
Ah, okay, what did I get?
64.
Oh, so I did better than last time. I'm happy with that. Right, okay.
61 is an improvement. It's what, 7 points?
Yeah.
Better.
You got 57. So you won this time. We both did better, and I didn't do as badly. I thought I was going to get like way more than you, but I didn't. So
you did get a hole in one.
I did get a hole in one.
And I also got a hole in one.
Yeah, so we did good.
Yeah, I preferred this one to the other one. It was a bit more interesting, I think.
Yeah, it was good.
Same company, but it was just...
It was fun.
There are two courses. They have like an easier and a harder one.
Yeah,
we did the harder one.
I don't think we did too bad.
No.
If you got par, it was 46. So you're only 11 more than that, which isn't too bad.
I'm pretty sure PGA golfers wouldn't be very happy with 11 over par.
I don't think it's too bad for us.
No. Anyway.
Yay! They're my favourite. I love them.
So what prize did you get?
We got $5 off a t-shirt, if that's going to pick it up. $5 off a t-shirt anyway, and $1 off Gator food. So we've got like loads of these now, because last time we were here some kid gave us his.
Yeah, we're probably never going to use them.
But it's nice anyway.
Are we heading to the Orlando Eye now?
Yeah.
Let's go get it done. Let's go see what's there to see. So we got all the way here to find out that it's closed. The only place open is some bars. We were going to stop at Krispy Kreme's because apparently we found one that's 24 hours a day. So do you want us to still go?
I just want to go home now, to be honest. You don't need a donut.
You always need donuts. So tomorrow on the agenda is Aquatica, which is SeaWorld to take on a water park, which I've never been to.
Awesome.
However, the weather's not meant to be a bit cooler tomorrow. It's meant to be like low 20s.
Okay.
So we could leave it.
And do what?
Leave it, yeah. Let's double check the weather. So tomorrow's cooler and 27. Friday it drops down to 23. But there's rain in the morning.
On Thursday.
On Thursday.
Right, so what's the other option?
SeaWorld. I think if it's gonna be hotter tomorrow and it's raining, we might as well go to the theme park, because if it's gonna wet. Does it matter if you're gonna get wet from the rain or from the water slides? And I'd rather go to the theme park when it's warmer than when it's cooler.
Yeah. Right, well we'll get up in the morning and we'll see what the weather's like, but both of them sound a good idea.
And someone was just shot. So on that note, and again, there's 2 people dead. So on that note, I guess we best go before we get shot.